Good evening, my explorers, as we file in. I just want to let everyone know that it's great to be with you already. To bask in your warmth is truly a little present, a second Christmas. Every time we stream, I get to be near you. Namaste to you. Know that in the coming hours, we will be exploring some topics that'll greatly benefit not just the program, but the future of the program, how far this program can reach its own potential. Maybe we should be giving the program. Namaste. We'll be getting started in just a moment. Blessings.
Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations. My gentle explorers, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner once again. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. And as we get going tonight, we have quite a doozy. Many things in store, many things to cover, but our theme tonight will be special, or our theme tonight will accompany our recent and meteoric rise and growth. How to share the light of the program. That and much, much more tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Good evening, my explorers. How are you all doing? My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power within. And what a beautiful Tuesday night it is already. Namaste. A beautiful Tuesday night indeed. Fantastic to be with you. Good to see so many familiar names in the chat already. Blessings to you on this glorious evening. Cherish, wonderful to see you. Money Tits, fantastic. My soldiers are in the chat. My soldiers are here to go to war. Namaste to you and blessings to you and yours on this spring season, the year of the season of the rascal. The rascal's boner is upon us tonight on Explorations as we tap into our fuel resources over that weekend, over that 2-day break that we take from each other. We are filled with the fuel of the universe as we meet again on a Tuesday. We are brimming with fuel, octane, pure, not that the upper number, that 93, I believe it is. Namaste to you, my explorers. Blessings to you. Larry Picklejar already with a very poignant question, seeing it from the chat. Larry Picklejar says, is the rascal boner part of the Chinese zodiac? Yes, you can. Also, I'm pretty sure you can order it. I'm pretty sure you can order it. They call it something else in Chinese, but they have a way of making taking the rascal's bone. It's a god to them or something like that. It's a god to the Chinese. Blessings to them and to their god. Blessings to the rascal's boner. Namaste. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. As I said before, this is a personal power program, a program with which we explore the universe both inside and out to unlock and unleash the true power within. We take our time to examine, explore the universe, not just the outside. We don't just follow the lead of our egghead physical scientists, our chemists, our biologists. No, we don't. They have valuable insight to offer, and we will indulge ourselves from time to time. However, our mission is greater than that. Our mission goes beyond their mission. Our mission not only goes outward, it goes inward. It goes inward to examine the universe inside of us, a world of subjective feeling, of the subjectivity of the color blue. What's that like? That's part of our program, though. Is it part of the Eggheads program? The so-called experts, are they out there discovering what it feels like to be feeling the color blue? No, they're not. They couldn't give a shit less. In fact, they mock it. They mock it. Now, go ahead and ask a neuroscientist go ahead and ask a neuroscientist what they think about the science of consciousness. Half of those dickheads will tell you that it's for the birds, that science has no place in the consciousness, and we have seen the dark age capable of communal vision. Interesting. Communal vision from Larry Picklejar. Your mission fucks their mission. Namaste to you, Flying Vita. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Flying Vita. It does. My mission gets it mounts them like an animal, and it fucks their ass to submission. And by the time they're done, by the time I'm done, by the time the program's done, yeah, they're loving it. Coming in from Larry Picklejar, the experts just feel the color brown in their buttholes and underpants because they poop their pants. I love that. A little yes and back and forth with Larry Picklejar. Feels good. It feels really good. Thank you so much, Larry. I really appreciate your energy tonight. Blessings to you. And we have a hype train. A hype train just started in the channel. Namaste. Very exciting. Very extremely exciting. Blessings to you. Now, let's see how far that goes. But before that, I want to continue. I want to finish saying my piece about neuroscientists, studiers of the brain, neurology. Their fear of their own subjectivity. Namaste, Larry Picklejar, gifting us 10 subs. 10 community subs from Larry Picklejar. Blessings to you. The air tonight is electric. It feels as if it's been infused with electricity in the air. The dewy moisture of the air has been infused with an undeniable electric energy. And Larry Picklejar is trying to kill us, practically speaking. Practically speaking, trying to infuse our damp air of explorations with so much electricity, it's going to fry our circuits. Luckily, we've been working our whole lives for nights nights like this. We've been dedicating our lives night in and night out to nights exactly like this, so we could stand the heat, we could stand the electricity, we could channel the energy of this universe as it unfolds, as it unfurls. We are ready for it. We are ready for it. And somebody did their work, but soldering all the little circuits in, making sure the resistors are up to code. Namaste, spiritually speaking. Namaste. Blessings to you. It's really good to be here, gifting another sub. I see that. I see the alerts, and namaste. Blessings to you. Now, guys, this is a fuck neuroscientist, because most of them, not all of them, I would like to chat with some, because, oh, fantastic. Stone Monster, namaste to you. The program works. Blessings to you, Stone Monster. Really wonderful to have you on board, have you sharing your message and your warmth. Thank you for joining us tonight. Blessings. Blessings to you. Now, that was from Stone Monster. Stone Monster hitting us with that resub, saying just the program works. Great to have you on board. Also, guys, you can trigger that with a sub or with the old testimonial over here. The old testimonial over here. Now, this came as a part of a brainstorm from a certain explorer who has special privileges on this command. Namaste to you. You know exactly who you are. I'm cherishing you. Blessings to you. Now, neuroscientists, yeah, you could see the dark age left in the wake of their fear, ultimately. They said for a very long time that consciousness has no business being studied by science. The very vehicle that precedes science the vehicle that created science, the vehicle that requires science, somehow isn't included in science. Now, interesting point, but ultimately stupid, and they have left us in a sort of a small dark age as far as consciousness research goes. So afraid of their own shadow, so afraid of the taste of blue raspberry, so afraid of the color brown as they shit their pants, as Larry Picklejar just mentioned a moment ago. They have left us in a dark age of modern times as far as research of consciousness is concerned. And so our mission goes beyond them, much farther beyond them, because not only is our mission the outside, not only is our mission on the inside of the universe, it is to interrogate the border between these two seemingly disparate worlds. The internal, the subjective, the external, the objective. Are they really so different? Are they really so different? No. Yes. No.
Sometimes I just stare for up to an hour at my biceps, triceps, lats, and quads to help manifest gains.
Namaste. Now, are they different? Yes. But is this border, you'd think the border was so ironclad that they made a modern religion out of it. You'd think it was so ironclad it would keep any bleeding out, any gray area. But as we all know here, that this border between these two seemingly very distant worlds are propped up by something that's ultimately not that ironclad as it seems. And as we know this, we will continue to interrogate the border between these two seemingly disparate worlds and harness the true power that courses on our veins as we speak. The power that we've had all along. We've possessed since the moment we separated from the breast. Since we said, Mother, you, I am I, you are you. And thus a universe was born in all its misery, in all its ambiguity, in all its difficulty. But that is where our power lies, as we know very well here at Explorations. And we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that because we've built up such a light, getting partner recently. We've built up such a light, putting this communal project together. That we must necessarily every once in a while, we must take a step back. And we must ask ourselves, okay, we're developing the light. Light attracts light. Leslie's got light. You've all got light. Less light than I do, but a light nonetheless. And it's developing. It's growing. But it is crucial to ask ourselves, how can we grow this light? How, specifically, how do we share the light of the program? So a little bit later tonight, we're going to be opening up the lines. I got a couple announcements to get to. We're going to be opening up the lines and discussing exactly that. How do each of you share the light of the program? How can we all better, more efficiently, more effectively share the light of this program? Because ultimately, now that we have experienced the light, now that we have benefited from the light, now that we have harnessed the light inside of us, through the simplicity and profundity of this personal power program, we must now necessarily share that light. We must heed the call of the light itself and share what it is that we have. Share what it is that we experience. Because unlike resources, unlike food, unlike water, those things we should hoard, because as you give those away, you have less. But the light replenishes itself. In fact, as it grows outside of us, it'll grow inside of us. Namaste. So we're going to be getting into that. The program works. Namaste. Good to be with you. It's fantastic to be with you guys. My name is Leslie. It's good to see you guys. It's really great to see you. Absolutely wonderful to be with you. No, I'm just passionate. Great future music. I did get emotional on Angry Scar stream tonight. My name's Leslie. Nindinu, I stand on my corner for 22 hours a day chanting the program works. It says Nindinu. Blessings to you, Nindinu. Namaste to you. Blessings to you and namaste to you. Wonderful. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. And I'd love to hear exactly your techniques, Nindinu. If you could give a call in and share with us exactly how do you attack, because that's not going to be for everybody. That is you holding down a corner. I've done it before. It's not an easy task, not a task for the faint of heart. Yeah, I was on Angry Scar stream a little earlier tonight. I want to give kudos to Angry Scar 09. Shout out Angry Scar. We could do a quick shout out. We're shouting out Angry Scar. Guys, fantastic stream over there. A true showman. A true showman. Absolutely wonderful host, fun games, gags, shenanigans, also some profound conversation. He left me the space, and I felt very honored to be there, to be able to talk to his audience about the light of the program, about what is possible through this program, and in so doing, share the light. So that's one thing I did today, funnily enough. Also, though, we got into the partner stuff, and we got into the suspension. And yeah, I got so emotional, I started crying. I did. I cried. No, I'm not ashamed. I'm already ashamed. I was ashamed much farther before the crying. Namaste, Stress Yoga. Blessings to you. Just resubbing and dropping a namaste. Well, blessings to you, Stress. Stressy, Stress Yo, Stress Yog, Stress Yoga. Blessings to you. Namaste. Right now I have that thing set up on the subs and the testimonial over here. let's see how this goes. Now, hopefully you joined me in following Angry Scar 09. Fantastic program over there. Wonderful to be a guest over there.
I have jars of piss buried in my backyard.
Yes, I do. Winter and summer, all the way through the year. It's mainly to send a message to my neighbors. There was a couple weeks when I was not doing good. I was not doing, you wouldn't say I was, communal vision from Larry Pickle Jar. Very exciting. Stop always bragging about your piss jars. I think bragging is a relative thing, because I think in your case, someone who knows the value of jars of piss, you would see that as bragging because you're lacking. You are behind on what you know you should be doing, Larry. You understand very fully that your life would be more complete, more edified and healthy if you were to participate in jarring your piss, but you don't. So no, I'm not going to apologize. Maybe get your shit together, Larry Pickle Jar. There's no value in jars of piss. That shot is nasty. I'm Kapoor. Have you ever done it? Have you ever filled up a mason jar full of piss? Can't, jar it properly. Get the tongs and whatnot, the lids, a fresh one. Don't play games with those. Get a fresh lid on it. Let it cool to room temp. Take it to the backyard and bury it. And then you tell me it doesn't have value. I'm Kapoor. Why would I even do that? Well, do it, and then you talk to me about it. Because right now you just sound like an idiot. I hate to put you on the spot, but you sound like an idiot right now. Seventh Dragon Ball. Did your thing not go work? Hold on, I'll figure it out. We're going to get a new one for you. Seventh Dragon Ball. Did you do 200 bits? Oh, you did the thing. Oh, I turned that thing off. You did the channel points because on I was testing it with channel points because it was easier. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. I'm going to go ahead and turn off that channel. You've got a couple seconds to waste as many channel points as you want on the testimonial function that will be off in just a moment. All right, there we go. Off. Seventh Dragon Ball. Sneaky. No, I left it there. I'm a dumbass. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share your message, though, Seventh. So let's get that going. Let's get a nice little... This is from Seventh Dragon Ball. There we go. Namaste. Now, guys, let's get through a couple announcements. Namaste, Seventh. I appreciate that. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Please be offended subbing for the 10th month in a row. Blessings to you. Maybe the sub is too much. Please be offended. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you so much for sharing your message. Namaste. Now, one thing I do want to get into, is I want to present to you some examples of how we have been sharing the light. Namaste. Let's get back on track. Let's focus up, and then we're going to open up the line because I need to speak to all of you. Now, let's go ahead and, so first of all, guys, we have some art submissions on the Discord in the Discord channel of the art channel of the Discord server. We have some new submissions, exciting submissions, some really beautiful stuff that you guys have been up to. And I can't wait to present that. Also, one pretty solid compound idea from a pretty active explorer here at Explorations, and we're going to get into that in just a moment. So let's just stop volley button around because I want to open up the line. I got to speak to you guys. I want to speak to you guys so freaking bad. Namaste. Blessings. No message. I'm going to turn off the gifted part of the sub. Because I'm still learning. There we go. Okay. I turned off the gifted sub, so there's not so damn many of those subs. We're dialing it in. We're dialing it in together. But before we do that, guys, let's get into some exciting art submissions. Now, again, if you want to submit your art in the art channel of the Discord server, do exactly that. Go ahead, get in that Discord server, log into that art channel, post some pictures, post some little thingies that you do. Namaste. Larry Pickle Jar, thank you so much. Did I not turn off the gifted sub? Great, terrific, wonderful. Okay. Yeah, we're bug testing this. We're bug testing that one. Namaste. Is this one? Let's see. Is it going to do it? Yep, there it goes. So we're just going fucking ape shit with the subs tonight. That's really, thank you so much, 7th Dragon Ball. Blessings to you. What do I have? Okay, I think I'm already gonna turn off the sub. Okie doke. All right. The gifted subs works. Yes. Really does. Thanks so much, Larry. Stress and bug testing. Okay, cool. Thank you. Very awesome. I'm going to delete this whole button. Here, I just turned off the entire thing. You can't do subs anymore. I don't think. Right? God damn. I honestly don't even know where this is coming from. Okay. This is awesome. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate you. Thanks so much. Awesome. So now it's just stuck. Okay. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. The song just keeps going. All right, let's stress test the whole fucking system. Let's see if we can break this bitch down. Blessing, 7th Dragon Ball. Should we not do that anymore? No, go for it. It actually would be funny if you broke it. No, go for it. I'm just... All right.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer 78 Dragon Ball to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, WTF is happening here? Can we get more sounds, please? Repeat. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, WTF is happening here? Can we get more sounds, please? We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Yeah, double audio on PNAS. Terrific. All right. Listen, okay, what's actually happening behind the scenes right now, guys, is
there are a few gay guys from Guam in my town who hate NASA for some reason.
And they're beautiful young men. They truly are. I just don't understand their angle. Does it sound tunneler? No, so what's happening?
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Larry Picklejair to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 300 echo echo echo. This is the sound of Leslie Tanner's butthole. Repeat. Cheer 300 echo echo echo. This is the sound of Leslie Tanner's butthole. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Okay, what's happening behind the scenes tonight? Because this looks like this looks crazy, right? This is the chaos of the universe speaking to itself. So what's happening right now is, okay. All right. Mics 2 and 3 unmuted.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer 78 Dragon Ball to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100. This echo shit is weird. WTF is going on here? Let's get it together, Leslie. WTF. Repeat. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100. This echo shit is weird. WTF is going on here? Let's get it together, Leslie. WTF, we now continue with your normal broadcast.
Thank you so much for that message of clarity, urging, needing for the program to be its utmost and fulfilling its extreme. Some people would describe the potential here of the program as extreme. But it's very normal to us normal explorers being here, namaste. So what's happening behind the scenes and what has led to this sort of array of craziness is I'm adding a thing to a pretty sizable operation as a sidecar over here to Explorations. Explorations is once again expanding. It's requiring a lot of experimentation, a lot of dancing between 3 or 4 different programs and 2 computers and what have you. And I'm having to sort of just unplug stuff and replug it back in about 80, 90,000 times. And this is just what happens when you do that. The operation over here is getting more and more complicated by the day as the program itself grows and glows with a more impressive and in more cutting light. Namaste. So let's go ahead, guys. Let's go ahead. Yeah, Disciple. It's like I got 2 PCs, and then there's so much third-party stuff. It's nuts, but it'll be okay. So, guys, let's go ahead and get into, now that we've gotten some craziness and silliness out of our system. After we've gotten some silliness out of our system, let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of your offerings when it comes to the art and the sort of, I wouldn't go as far as to say impressive, but striking. I'll say striking exhibitions of talent that you have shared in the various channels on Discord, our Discord server. So first of all, guys, I want to share a piece of music with you, created by JJ Plays. JJ, if you were around in the chat, if you could provide some insight before I hit play. I wasn't sure how much insight you wanted to share about this creation. Blessings to you. But if you would like to share a little bit about this song. Oh yeah. So JJ, when you had, go ahead in the either in the chat or maybe on a, I don't know if I have the Discord. Let's not do Discord because everything's fucked up. Can you tell us a little bit from? Yeah, I know. I've literally been like pulling cords out. I've been pulling cords out over and over again, and now my system is acting silly. Now, namaste, Negasonic. Blessings to you. So this is created by our AI overlords. It will not take valor for this absolute. I will not take valor for this absolute masterpiece. How we all feel about this will be decided after. Okay, interesting. John McBride, namaste to you. Welcome from YouTube.com. Everybody on Twitch, please welcome our YouTube followers as they file in and find the light within YouTube Live over to our little community. Namaste to you, YouTube. We're if you could go ahead and like and subscribe, all that stuff, so we can get full functionality over at YouTube. Right now, we're running full engines ahead at Twitch.tv. Once we get to 500 subs on YouTube, we will be able to flip the switch, turn on all the lights, all the little doodads at youtube.com. Namaste. Now, let's go ahead and get this in. I put together a little tiny little video accompaniment because this song, this musical piece, I'm not even going to call it a song, I'm going to call it a piece, is really astounding stuff. So 1, 2, 3, I'm going to hit the button now. Let's enjoy this. Keep in mind what you feel, and let's share some feedback with JJ when this is all done. I thought it was beautiful.
There was a man named Leslie Tanner, a guru with appeal.
All right, we're restarting it. Ready?
In the world of neon lights and dreams that seem so real, there was a man named Leslie Tanner, a guru with appeal. Twitchy streamed his show every Tuesday and Thursday, spreading wisdom and love in his own unique way. With his soothing voice and calming presence, he would guide, teaching us to relax, to question, express, and to explore inside. His gospel of self-help, a beacon of hope and light, bringing us closer to inner peace. as we follow your lead. Thank you for the wisdom, the love, and all that you feed.
Wow. So let's go ahead and give a round of applause to our AI overlords for putting that little ditty together. There's another one lying in the wait right now, but I just kind of want to take it piece by piece because they're so rich. These are little bonbons, little truffles, and they're so rich. Communal vision coming in from Nindy New. I'm hard now, thanks, Guru. You're very welcome, Nindy New. I'm glad that I could arouse you tonight on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Hopefully you maintain that erection for as long as possible for me. Namaste. Now, let's go ahead. Now, that was pretty, let's say, some ones approve, ones in the chat if you approve, two's thumbs down. One's thumbs up, two's thumbs down. Let's go ahead and see how we feel about that. Now, that was created by AI. JJ worked that up, had a beauty to it. Brizzleleg's doing a 1. Brizzleleg's getting real slutty with the ones tonight. Namaste to you. Blessings to you, Brizzle. Now, if you, I wish I could do like a sub question for like those of you that liked or disliked it. Did you grow up Christian? Were you around that kind of music in any way, shape, or form? And does it lead to your liking or disliking now? So should we get some more music like that happening here on Explorations? Maybe we could hire a choir out. Namaste. I think that might be a little special, might be a little fun. Now, that was really special. Yeah, Catholic, yes. See, but no Catholic Mass I went to had a choir that sounded like that. Nothing like a... That was definitely Protestant in my estimation. That was definitely a Protestant post-Enlightenment. You could feel the Enlightenment on that. Maybe we should give. Let's save the other one. Save the other one. We'll get to it. We're gonna get to it. Because right now I gotta show a little more art, and then we're gonna open up the lines. But these things are so rich and so special. I don't want to just, that's the problem with AI is that, they create it so fast that we don't even get to enjoy it. We don't even get to savor it. I can only have so much chocolate is my problem. Blessings. Yeah, that felt like non-denominational to me. That felt like that kind of super, like a very modern repression. Very modern repression. Like the smiling eyes of a child that, was born no earlier than the 90s, in my opinion. All right, let's get into some art. Now, we have some more submissions. Let's do the first one. These first couple with really amazing stuff. So another AI submission of me. Somebody did a little computer riff on me. And honestly, I love this kind of stuff. This is my favorite kind of art, if I'm being honest with you, because it has me in it. I know that sounds obviously conceited, but it's just tickles me to no end. It tickles me to no end to see, some variation. And because that guy looks crazy. I feel like I'm more handsome than that, but what if I did, if I could get worked up like that? He's got that sheen, that sweaty sheen. I would wear a lighter cloth, maybe a higher quality fabric. He's wearing a real thick sweater with a lot of lights on him. Oh, I love that. Then we also saw, let's see, is it this one? Then this is another one. This is from Disciple. This trio of images are from Disciple, user Disciple. Namaste to you, Disciple, for the submissions. This is another angle of me sort of looking like I'm pooping my pants, sort of. Crazy, sort of unmedicated. I shit my pants. Very fun. And then also this one, pumped up at a funeral, psyched at a funeral, not sad at all about whoever died, psyched. And I do get psyched at a funeral. I show up to funerals. Those of you in my community of devoted light know that I've shared this sentiment with them. I show up at funerals and I share my feelings. I just get the free food, especially the ones, because those church ladies be cooking. And on the funerals where like no one shows up, yeah, I'm taking a plate of fried chicken home. Yeah, I'm taking a quart of mashed potatoes home. Namaste. Now, this one was by far the worst submission, as you can tell. I don't know if this was submitted by a child. I'm forgetting the username who posted this, and hopefully, I don't know if this child. I don't know if you're close to the child. I don't know if you're in charge of this child. I hope not, because there are a lot of red flags on this, and I'm scared for this kid. It's not looking good already. Now, if you go ahead and look at a couple aspects of this. First of all, delusional. I don't wear a top hat. Now, you might think, oh, that's cute. He's adding a little bit of his own little spin on it, his own little variation on a familiar theme. No. That's not good. A top hat? Well, I'll tell you what a hat means symbolically to a child. And any therapist, any psychologist, any psychiatrist worth their salt will tell you the same exact thing. If you tell a child to draw a picture of a person and they include a hat, that means they have demons inside of them. There's something deep and profound that they intuitively sense about inside of them. They're thinking of murder. They're thinking of rape. They're thinking of mass killing, mass shooting, most likely. And they put a hat on is in direct correlation with the amount that needs to be repressed. So if it was a tiny hat, like a beanie or a yarmulke, not that big of a deal. Maybe they're just, a public masturbator in the weight. But a top hat? When did this kid even see a top hat? How do they know it exists? They are thinking about walking into a mall and doing the worst things you can think of. That's all I'm saying. So something to think about. Hopefully they're not important to you. Now, this was a compound idea from Flying Vita. Love this idea. I would imagine maybe if we have like a basement or even a sub-basement, a basement's basement. Now, in this picture, you'll see a ball pit and a bar. So can you imagine diving into the ball pit, getting sweaty, making sure that whole room really smells that kind of gross, unwashed plastic, the way that ball pits always smell, and then go ahead and get yourself a buzz ball. Then go ahead and get yourself maybe a vodka soda or something like that. Have some fun. Get back into the sweaty balls. Lie, waiting, smelling, vibing. Namaste. Love this idea. Terrific idea. Thank you so much for sharing this with us, Flying Vita. Now, let's go ahead, and I got to speak to you. I got to speak to you. Enough's enough. I got to hear from my explorers. I do. Let's go ahead and open up the line. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. The line is now open. We're discussing how to share our light. Now, as you just saw on the screen, certain talents are being used to share the light, to share, to vault the light up. Peter Files, welcome to Explorations. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. Really wonderful to have you. Namaste. Now let's go ahead and 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Ham Planet-O-Matic. What kind of delay? Try refreshing the tab. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie. It's Genomatic.
Genomatic, it's great to hear from you, Jen. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good, Leslie. How are you doing?
I'm on cloud nine, having a wonderful night, wonderful time with my explorers, my community. We kind of did a little stress and bug test of the system early on. That was kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, it was techie. Words were going over each other, like communicate and
Which one was your favorite?
I came in late. I was sleeping. I liked when PNS had an echo.
PNS did have an echo, didn't it, huh?
Yeah, and it was fun. It was like like how I said it was like apocalyptic, you know.
Communal
like
vision from Night Year. Did Jen get back from her multi-hour trip to the dollar store? Did she share the light while she was there?
It's Dollar Tree. I don't know how many times I need to tell Night Year that. It's getting weird.
Go ahead.
And of course, I share the light wherever I go. I tell everybody. Come on.
Yeah, honestly, you know, speaking.
Well, I don't invite. To be honest, I don't, because a lot of people I really wish wouldn't be in the community.
Well, listen, Jen, I want to talk to you about a specific aspect of your light sharing experience, because you sort of, in some ways, you're the reigning authority, as far as I'm concerned, in some aspects of this, because, you know, I have
Leslie,
yet to see anyone do what you've done, dragging your friends into the program, whether they know what it is, whether they can stand to benefit from speaking to me in that direct moment. You bring them here. You somehow manage to convince them. And in Sebastian's case, you know, we
were close, man.
Mangled that young boy's sexual identity, and that's a feat. That's a feat for this community. Really cross some wires.
Yeah, I mean, Leslie, and the thing with that was, like, I even had to go in so deep, you know, working for, you know, all of us, that I had to make a call to his mother the next day to tell his mother that he's gay. I mean, I'll do that, you know.
Well, let's get into this. Let's get it, because, you know, you're very talented at this, Jen. You're very talented. You're very convincing. Now, take us into your process, though. Take us into the process of because some people, they say, I want to bring someone to the program, but ultimately they don't. Well, and we have a communal vision from Larry Picklejar here. One moment. Jen, remember when you let a dog bite your face and then sucked off an old guy for the community?
Hold on. The dog face thing. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Both.
So yes, the answer is yes, Larry. And from Vixen Vina, Jen is awesome. Vixen Vina is a Jen fan.
Oh my God. I'm applauding.
Namaste to you, Vixen Vina. And thank you so much for the bits, Larry Pickledor, Vixen Vina. Blessings to you. And Night Year as well. Night Year coming in with another communal vision. Blessings. I think Larry has that backwards. I think Jen sucked the dog off and let the old guy bite her face. Any response?
I wish.
I wish. I love that. You're so good at rolling with the punches. So take us in to the process. How, you know, some people have trouble sharing the light in an interpersonal, direct, one-on-one way. What is your strategy? How do you share the light of the program with your friends and loved ones?
So Leslie, it's weird. Like, I've never had trouble sharing the light, because you just kind of force them into it, you know, and they don't know what's good for them. Clearly. I mean, look at their lives. They're fucking up like sideways. So you just you put them on the phone. You just bring them to the community and you say, "Hey, you're on the hot seat. You're gonna talk to the followers, and you know what's your problem? What's your problem?"
I love that. So first step out of the gate, because a lot of people are going to be nervous. So I'm breaking this down for them a little bit. There are a lot of people are going to be nervous. So their first thing is remind yourself their life is a mess. They have no idea what they want.
No idea, dude. No idea.
Utterly, and your utter confidence in this fact sort of sets the stage for then you to deliver the program in a confident and direct way. Is this correct?
Absolutely aggressive. Yes.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Now, have you ever had any trouble face-to-face, one-on-one, sharing the program of Explorations? Now, have you ever had any trouble with that? To take us into that experience, have you ever had to change strategies at all?
I mean, I'll lie to them. I'll lie to their face, you know, about what the plans are.
Can you give me an example?
I'll be like, I don't know if you remember speaking briefly to my toothless friend Bill. Not friends anymore. Get more teeth. But like, I'll just like, I fooled him, and I lied, and I said I'm going to call our friend on three-way. That is a friend that he hadn't talked to in a long time. Yep.
So you lied.
Lie through your teeth. Yep.
So you knew that if you told him the truth about what you were about to do in bringing them here, that they would say, no, don't do that. Stop.
Yes.
And
yeah.
So given that, what you did was lie to them, and so that their guard is down and that they find themselves speaking to me rather than someone else that they trust.
Right. I really want to put numbers to all this stuff because it's so important. This one feels like a 3. 3.
Say that again? It feels like a what?
A 3.
A 3?
You lie. Yeah, to get them into the program. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yes.
So I feel like the steps of this have to have numbers. It's very important. That one was like, I fooled them. I got them.
So first, Jose, so I'm going to wrap up your strategy so far. 1, allow yourself to be utterly confident that they have no idea what they want or what they're doing, and their life is a mess.
Right.
2,
so confident in it. Yeah.
2, force them. Force them to explorations. Bring them here against their will. Don't allow them to say no. Now, 3, if you get any pushback, simply lie to them. Tell them where you're going to get an ice cream cone. Tell them you're going to the movies, and then bring them here to speak to me.
Yeah. Yes.
Damn.
I did. I lied. Guess what? I got to tell you, Leslie, I lied more than once to these people. A lot about where we were headed. Beautiful. I did. Thank you. That's confidence. It comes from 1. Yep, it comes from number 1. Yeah.
Now, go ahead, Jen. I think this is a beautiful way to get us started. How to share the light of this program. How do we take the clarity and effectiveness, the profundity of its simplicity? How do we share that? So you understand clearly what's at stake. You want the best for those that you love. So you take it upon yourself to sometimes, reach for extreme measures to get them here, get their ass in the seat, and yes, let the program work its magic. Wonderful. I love this.
Leslie, what do you think number 4 is?
Ooh, a 4th step. Tell me, Jen.
I want you to tell me.
The 4th step. Well, if I was going to give you a 4th step.
Oh. Yes, Guru.
Well, I mean, that's what if I was going to assign you a 4th step, I would. I think your offense is top of the league. I think you got a great offensive line, great quarterback, and great receivers. I would say though, at certain times, not to damper the magic that you bring, but I think certain times you would benefit from a softer stance every once in a while. And you've been terminated. Namaste.
Oh, namaste.
Namaste. 708-240-8953. Namaste to you, Larry Pickledrow. Thank you so much for the bits. Blessings to you. Yeah, I would say don't feel like you got to keep talking. You can listen or you can just get the fuck out of there. That's my thing. Namaste. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. This is Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. Namaste to Braxton Swine. Thank you so much, Braxton, for that subscription. Blessings to you tonight. That's very generous of you, and we're on 2 months with you, apparently. 2 months, Braxton. How is the program working in your life? Let me hear from you, Braxton. I'd love to hear some feedback from you. How have we transformed your life through the 4 tenets? Now, which we have a second. Let's go ahead and get into that. Let's go ahead and get into the 4 tenets. watching me in an airplane right now. That's so fun. I'm soaring through the sky with you, as I always am, but especially now. Namaste to you, Master Zulus. Blessings to you. Is this making any sound? There we go. There we go. Yeah, that tunnel sound tonight is part of it's a symptom of the thing I was talking about earlier. Just having to reset everything up after tearing it down. The basement doesn't have? Okay. Dishman Dish is watching on a 70-inch TV and my phone to chat. Ready. You know, a true student of the program. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now that we have a moment, we could visit the 4 basic tenets of exploration. So let's go ahead and remind those of us that need a refresher and those of us that are new. Some of the more new followers here at Exploration. Let's remind them how simple it really is. Now, guys, I have spent my entire life, every failure, every success, mostly failures, and I'm thankful for it. I've been stripped down. I've been stripped naked by the universe, rendered naked, irrelevant, and essentially mentally retarded, for I have seen the mouth of God. And who are we to God if not retarded? Who are we to our Creator if not skittering, wandering mongoloids on this surface of a planet? The Creator sees all, hears all, knows all, exists outside of time and space. To a being like that, creating lesser beings to satisfy his own narcissism, his own lack. Namaste, Larry Picklejar. Blessings to you for the subscription. Gifting a sub to Mongoloid. That is a username. And good for him. Or her, or they, wherever you are. Bless they, the Mongoloid. For who are we to our narcissistic God, if not a mental retard? Am I happy? No. But have I discovered the power and the strength of the retarded? Yes. Do I seek? Do I aspire? Do I hold them in a place of esteem? Yes. The immediacy of their clarity. The immediacy of their strength, both physical and otherwise. But in so doing, I put together this program to allow you to look in the mirror like that episode of that one show and see yourself as a soft-brained, retarded man or woman or they. Now, the first step of the program, if we are to harness this power, if we are to resonate with the universe as we were created, that is what we must first put into place, the action of relax. That is the first step of the program. I do not like this step. I do not like it. If I didn't have to put it at first, I would not put it there. I'll be honest with you, but you gotta do it. Now, this actually dovetails into the exact thing that we do here. We relax into the universe as it is. We relax into the truth of presence. And those who are brave enough to see truth are hopefully brave enough to see that the truth is bad and relax into it. If somebody could trigger relax, thank you so much. Please be offended. Now, rule of thumb. If relaxing feels good, you're not doing it right. If relaxing feels bad, you're doing it right. Walking on gravel with bare feet, yes, you're doing it. You're relaxing. Smelling a little candle or some thistles, you idiot, stop it. You're making yourself weaker and you are killing yourself. Now, as we relax in the sort of Leslian sense, then that is when we can move on to question. We'll be filled with facts and feelings. We'll notice our body in a different way. We'll notice the world around us in a different way. We'll notice each other in a different way. Some good, some bad. Is it truly good or is it truly bad? Why do we think that? And as we pull these threads in every direction, we will fill ourselves with a universe within a universe will awaken. Namaste. And that is when we must move on to my favorite step of the program, the third step of the program. My favorite and by far the most worthless waste of time, and that is to express ourselves. We must, now that we have conjured up this universe inside of us, we must express this universe. Like an eagle expresses itself with, it spreads its wings back here, huh? Look at that son of a bitch. It spreads its wings to make love. It expresses itself to give birth, to feed itself, and ultimately to fall to the earth and die. All requires expression. And as we have found ourselves at the bottom of a heap of expression, no better, tired, worse, the delusional muck being wiped from our eyes, the narcissism of expression. We have embodied the God who has created us, and in so doing, we are free to explore. Not until we are filled with the resentment and bitterness that is due to us by having been created in the first place. Namaste. And that is Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner. Angry Scar rating. Namaste to you, Angry, and Angry's followers. Blessings to you. Blessings to you, Raiders. Namaste to you. Control Alt Quinn. Namaste to you. It's great to see you in the chat. Of course it always is. Blessings to you. True giants in the chat. Namaste to you. Blessings. How is everyone doing? Namaste. Dooch saying existence is torture. Everyone welcome Machadanyu. Blessings to you. Nindinu hitting me with a singular bit. A singular bit setting me ablaze, igniting the fuel coursing through my veins right now as I speak to you. Nindinu with a single bit lighting me on fire. If I could self-immolate right now, I would. You can't do that on Twitch. Lord knows I would survive. Lord knows I would survive self-immolation. I could survive much worse than that. Mad T Bagger, namaste to you. Blessings to you for that subscription. Blessings to you on this evening of evenings. Blessings to you. Very generous of you. Second month in a row. Great to have you. I Hate You All. It was a delight to speak to you earlier this evening. Got a chance to speak to I Hate You All just this afternoon, just this evening. Delight to speak, to attach a voice to the username finally. Yeah, well, Kick needs to release their API. I can't stream on Kick anymore because their developers are being all stingy about the API. I'd love to take the full functionality of Explorations to both YouTube and Kick. Can't do it yet on YouTube. We're trying to work up the subs over there. Namaste. Barry was not there. Namaste. Guys, go ahead and write to me. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. Go ahead and write me a letter, send me a gift, ask me for some advice. Ask me for some damn advice, please. Namaste to you, okay? I'd love to read something on air. Hello, Leslie, I need your help. I'll help you. That's what I do. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. The line is open. My explorers, reach out to me. It is time to speak to me directly, Leslie Tanner. Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Here we are to explore the universe together. Which universe? It's up to you. Today, though, we're discussing how to share the program. We got to speak to Jenna Maddock, of all people, about how she approaches sharing the light of explorations. How she approaches and Lord knows she's effective. She's dragging her sexually confused and dying friends into the program, allowing me to assault them with the light and truth of the profundity and clarity of this program, Explorations, the final personal power program. The final personal power program. Now, what I mean by that is twofold. Final personal power program. The reason I say final is two reasons. Firstly, we're running out of time. Anyone with eyes to see and ears to hear can look around them and see that this world is coming to a close. Now, the details, the extent to which it is coming to an end, it is decaying, it is in some sort of final form. We can get into that, but anyone can deny it's getting worse. And it's getting worse for reasons that we don't even understand. As a final end should. It should subsume and overwhelm our senses, as it is. Proving our experts to be jokers and jackals and rapists and pedophiles, as it should. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. My name is Michael.
Michael, it's great to hear from you, Michael. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm eating quesadilla. It's pretty nice.
Nice. Quesadilla? I love a good... Did you make it yourself, or did you get it from a restaurant or something?
I got it from a nice Mexican restaurant that's near my house. Pretty lovely.
Nice. I love that. And did you get any meat or any vegetables inside that quesadilla?
Well, there's some sour cream. There's some guac. There's also some pico de gallo.
Ooh, I love pico. Where are you? Like pico or salsa? What do you like better?
Oh, it's hard to decide. I mean, both of them are really good.
Communal Vision from Night Year says, Michael sounds a bit too young for Twitch.
Yeah, I get that a lot. My birthday's actually this Friday.
That's so awesome. And how old are you going to be?
I'm going to turn 18.
Namaste to you this Friday, turning 18. Wonderful. And are you excited? You've been terminated. Namaste. Someone just said no. Happy early birthday to Michael. April 5th, 4-5. He's 18. That means he was born in 06. So that's 456. He was born on one of those days. Wow. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. You could hear the spring chicken quality of his voice. Terrifying. Really made me sad. Mary Lou subbing for the 26th month in a row. Namaste to you, Mary Lou. Blessings to you. Wow, amazing to watch the guru put that together in real time. My mind is capable of much. There's nothing quite as sad and upsetting as the voice of a child, huh? Nothing quite as upsetting as the voice of a child. Terrifying. just reminds you of what
I wish
is
I
yet
could
to be
fondle the fresh produce all day without violating some implied silent rule. I know several other men who agree with me.
Pretty much all the men that show up to the city council meeting, I've pretty much got on my side. We filled out a petition, in my town at least, to establish an ordinance that would allow men to fondle produce and set it back. Of course, people, if you're not washing your produce, guys, I don't need to... your sickness, your health is not my responsibility. If you're not following your produce, you should be kicked off your insurance. I don't care how vulnerable you are. I don't care if you have, type 1 through, whatever diabetes. I don't care if you're inventing new diabetes. You are done if you're not if you're not rinsing your produce when you get home. We had a fresh 18-year-old a couple years ago call. I haven't heard from him in a while. Old Bob. You know what we did for Bob? We transformed his life. He started a virgin, and we got him through it. We got him to fuck, and we got him a girlfriend. Hey, Leslie, I just tubed in. You will catch me up, please. Namaste. We're talking about how to share the light of the program. How to share the light of the program tonight on Explorations. And as we are doing this, we are opening the lines, but everyone's a little hesitant to call in tonight. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Go ahead and give me a call. Speak to me directly. Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. You know what? I'm going to take a break. I'm going to piss. Guys. I'm going to piss. I'm going to pee. I'm going to pee real fast. And jot down some notes. I know it's scary to call, but make yourself a couple notes of what you want to say when you call up so that you have something to look at. I know it can be very scary to be this close to the excitement of the program, excitement of the light of that which we do here. Namaste, P3R, PUL, namaste to you. Blessings to you, purple. I get it. That's fun. Well, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a piss. Blessings to you, though. I'll be right back in just a moment to dive into how to share our light, the light of the program, with the world that is yet uninitiated. Blessings to you. I'll be right with you.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on Patreon.com. Where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials not available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing.
Now, the first thing I think of when I think of a hole, to be completely honest with everyone, is a sexual hole that I want to put my penis in. It's a thought that happens so fast and quiet that it hardly even happens. But since I've been doing my own meditation tapes, it's slowed my thoughts a little bit so that I can hear and see them.
Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, my explorers. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe both inside and out to unlock and unleash the true power that courses through our veins. Together we come to this program every Tuesday, every Thursday, and sometimes Saturdays, and join in the simplicity and profundity of this program to allow it to transform our lives. How is your dick doing, my guru? Namaste. Pretty solid. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
It's your good pal Buck, man, and I'm hoping I don't get terminated today, man.
Buck, it's good to hear from you. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. I was hoping to be the first caller, man.
No, not even close. We've been streaming for about, an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh, man. I just woke up from a desert retreat, let's just say, Leslie. You know what I'm talking about?
A desert retreat?
Yeah, I took some cactus. And,
you took some peyote out in the desert?
Yeah, man. I got naked and abducted by aliens, man. Well, it probably was just a hallucination, but it was a good one.
Now, did you do the whole thing where you do that thing where you like sit in a tent and just like sweat your ass off?
No, man, I just wandered, man. I wandered in the desert for 3 days and 3 nights.
Did you have food and water with you?
I was a little dehydrated.
Did you have any food and water?
Nah, man. You know what? I killed a rabbit, and I would only do this in nature to survive. But I killed a rabbit, and I ate it.
How'd you kill it?
And I was one with the universe.
How'd you kill the rabbit?
With my bare hands, I tell you what.
Pretty good. That's pretty intense. Are you fast? How fast?
Man.
You must be
fast.
It
was pretty hardcore.
Well, that's a cool story. Appreciate you sharing that with us. Tonight, we're talking about how to share the light of the program. Now, Buck, you've been with us for a while. Have you ever attempted to share what it is that you do here with people that don't really, maybe don't know exactly what Explorations is all about?
You know what, Leslie? That's why I called in, man. During my journey, I had a brilliant, fucking revolutionary idea.
Talk to me.
I done thought of it, man. You know how they have this TwitchCon, man, right?
Do you say TwitchCon?
Yeah, you know that lame event TwitchCon's going on, right?
Yeah, there's going to be, it's like September in San Diego, right?
Yeah, we go right next door. We get the hotel across the street. And we have a Leslie Tanner convention where you preach the word of the light.
Is there
the people?
How much does it cost to rent that banquet out? Banquet hall.
I mean,
the
San
banquet
Diego's
room at the Holiday Inn or whatever.
San Diego's baller, man. And you're talking downtown? That's probably baller prices, man. I'm going to tell you what, man. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm going to cut you true.
That would be awesome.
You know what I mean? Even if you just get anywhere in San Diego and you have the competitive Leslie Tanner, a convention doesn't seem like it fits the name right. We need to have like some motivation seminar.
No, yeah, it's a
There
seminar.
we
It's a
go,
seminar.
man.
It's not a. I'd be happy to do my seminar. I mean, that's not a
man.
problem.
You don't have to rent out a place, man. You do that shit right on the beach.
Larry Picklejar says, caller, did you fuck the rabbit before or after you ate it?
I mean, as going back to my Neanderthal roots, you are supposed to fuck the rabbit before you eat it. As a Neanderthal
Supposed
man.
to?
It's part of the tradition of hunting. You're supposed to fuck it before you eat it.
Did they have rules? Was that like a religious thing back then?
It's like a pagan thing, you know what I mean?
To fuck the rabbit.
Yeah, it came to me in a vision, man. You know what I mean? It's like a sign of respect to the rabbit, you know? And I don't even know where I'm going with this. I just thought it would be a funny bit, but
No, it's
kinda
good. No,
cringe.
listen, Buck, I'm leaving space for you to fill right now.
You know, and you know what I saw on my journey, Leslie?
What did you see?
And it was a symbol of what we all were at one time. A half rat, half fish, hybrid, coming out of the ocean.
Now, this half rat, half fish. Did it have a penis?
It had both genitals, man.
It had a penis and a vagina.
Yeah, it was a
Wow.
hermaphrodite. So it could produce babies on its own. So it didn't need a second person, so we could survive. I saw time as it started from the rat fish to the human.
And did you fucking eat that?
I'm gonna be honest. In order to preserve the species, I had to fuck it.
Listen, that was gorgeous. That is, I think you went on a gorgeous journey. And you know what? I think what you saw in terms of sharing a light, this convention center business, I think it's something worth investigating.
You know, a seminar, man. You just go to the beach and have the Leslie Tanner seminar. You're going to become the biggest shit ever, man. I saw it, man. Crowds of fucking people chanting Leslie Tanner as if you are an immortal golden god. But you aren't. But you are just Leslie Tanner. The most humble, truest of true beings.
That's absolute. This is very inspiring to speak to you, Buck. I need to meditate on I need to meditate on your message and also your energy. So I'm gonna have to end the call now. But this has been a really thank you for sharing the journey of psychedelics with us, but then also the this vision you've seen at TwitchCon. I think there's much to think about.
There is, man. And you're a beautiful being. and you're going to do beautiful things. And keep doing what you're doing. Keep kicking ass, brother.
Namaste to you, Buck. Blessings to you tonight.
Oh, we got it at the same time, man. We're starting to become connected, man. You know what I mean? Namaste, man. Namaste.
Namaste, brother. Have a good night.
Namaste, brother.
Wonderful. What a treat to speak to Buck. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. I would take a bite out of this. I'm going to be chewing on that for like a fucking hour. I have to eat. I'm not going to apologize to you. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Leslie, don't worry about that. What are you chewing on?
It's a cured meat. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's very chewy.
Is it Italian?
Yeah.
Do you think it's like supersat or like salami? What do you think it is?
Yeah, it could be
very chewy. I think it's supersat.
Supersat. It's so fucking chewy. It sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty chewy, dude.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. Okay. All right. Well, you also need like an olive and like a piece of cheese in your mouth at the same time. Like you're not supposed to just like sit there and like tear at it. But maybe we are. I don't know.
Give me a vision from Larry Pickle Jar. Is it an almond joy?
Almond joys are delicious. I don't care who thinks it's
I can't
good.
have almond joys.
Why? Is it the almond or the coconut?
That's the milk. I can't have milk.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Anyway, I'm just calling in a brand new caller. It seems like a quiet night.
Yeah. Everyone's being real quiet tonight.
It's really weird.
Let's freeform the bitch. I don't care. All right, maybe the theme. Maybe we're not feeling the theme. All right. First of all,
what you mean sending our message?
First of all, it's y'all's problem. You're not feeling the theme. That's your thinking.
Yeah.
Larry Pickle Jar. There is no milk in mounds. Can you have a mounds? There's no. Yeah, there is, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Come on, he's crazy. Larry's crazy, dude.
Man, Supersat fucking sucks.
It's got chocolate. You don't like it? They have spicy Supersat. That's pretty good. But you have to eat it with cheese and an olive. Chewy, dude, right? Pretty chewy.
Yeah, but dark chocolate often has milk in it, Larry Pickle Jar. Do you read ingredients? Let's freeform it. I don't care. Maybe we're not feeling the theme. Okay? That's fine.
Wait, but the theme is literally like what we're all... if what I understand from
Listen,
checking in.
You're preaching to the choir. I think the theme should be crushing right now, but nobody's calling in. Everybody's in chat. Everybody's tickling their little keyboards. And they're all
there. They're just, you're right. Guess what? This is my question. It got a little dark for a second. I had to digest it and this and that. Is number 4 we're supposed to just cut our throats in front of everybody? Is it how we spread the message? I don't know at this point. I don't know.
I thought you were a new caller.
Oh, no, I am. I just, I read back chat because my friend knew you. So I was like, oh, can I check out a back chat or whatever?
Question from the chat. How do I make my sodies? Do you ever drink sodies, Jen?
Okay, I don't even know. I'm candy. What's
you
a sody?
You referenced
Is that
your
when
other
you
call
go...
already. You referenced your other call already, Jen. You fucked it up. You fucked it up. And Communal Vision from Larry Pickle Jar. Jen, how's that face bite from the dog healing?
Bro, I am lucky. It was a Chinese woman, and she did it like she does the eyebrows. She sewed me up gorgeous. I can't believe how they put your ear back on like that. You can't even see it, dude. Not me, my friend.
So
I'm not friends with her.
Do you ever drink sody?
She's lame.
Do you ever drink sodies?
Okay, are sodies? Is that when you put milk with Diet Coke or something?
Creamer. Yeah, coffee creamer.
Oh my God. No, my grandfather used to make that shit. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
It's so good.
But I would drink it. You like that?
It's so fucking good. Yeah, it's so good. Oh
my God, are you-
in from Larry Pickle Jar. Jen, how's the gonorrhea from that old man you sucked off going?
What is gonorrhea? I know that it's like you get it in your genitals. Am I right, Leslie?
I don't know.
It's a genitalia problem?
I don't know. I would say about like half
Larry,
of my
more
gay friends
information.
they get gonorrhea in the throat.
Throat?
From steam bat from bathhouses.
Is that about the blowjob thing again?
I mean, they're sucking each other's dicks, but it's
That's so
half
weird.
of them have had gonorrhea of the throat. Not that big of a deal. It's just like a single course of antibiotics. It clears it right up. Anyway,
Well, like a 7-day treatment?
Sodies,
7
focus.
days? You get a 7 day. You're still chewing on the superset?
No, I swallowed it. I had to basically like suck out all the moisture. I had to like dehydrate it, like rehydrate it with my saliva and chew on it so much that it was just like a foreskin, basically. It was like chewing on foreskin.
It's more...
Any other Italians in the chat? Soprasat's like fucking foreskin. People are perverts.
Well, no, excuse me. You're talking to an Italian, and you're supposed to, like, did you eat it with the skin on the outside? Like, when you get pepperoni, you're, like, supposed to cut the skin, which is usually intestinal. That's an intestinal skin. Did you know that? Yeah, you're supposed to cut that off before you eat it.
Question from the chat. Can I chew on your foreskin, Leslie?
You went
You're
right
going to
in.
have to find it. I don't know where it is. It's not on my penis. But go for it if you find it.
Classy. Yeah. You're not a hillbilly. You get it taken care of when you're a baby. You tell your parents immediately. You take care of
Hillbilly,
it. Get rid
class.
of it. Yeah. So, Leslie...
I like that. I like that.
Why
I like having
is
new ways to
everybody-
feel... I like having new ways to feel better than the poor.
Oh my God, I know
So
that.
anyway, sodies. So sodies are very good. You mix coffee creamer with soda of any kind. And somebody asked me how I make my sodies since I can't have dairy creamer.
Interesting. Yes, true.
And
What?
and
What
I
do
would
you
have to
fart a
go
lot?
with I use non-vegan creamer, which is pretty common these days.
Oh my God.
Non-dairy
So
vegan
you're
creamer.
just there telling us like what God to believe in, but you're over there with like non-vegan creamer.
With
And you're
vegan
just, like,
creamer,
or-
non-dairy creamer.
Non-dairy. But you said non-vegan, which
Or
isn't
non-dairy.
even
I
the
meant
same.
non-dairy. I combined two words,
Okay.
yeah.
So does lactose? Because I have a problem with it. Like I've got to take like a pill that my aunt showed me. So what is it? Do you fart a lot or poop a lot? Like
No,
where
I
do you
throw
go with
up.
this?
It's an allergy.
You throw up?
Yeah, it's an allergy. Like a food allergy.
Do you get swollen like in your throat? Do you do like a micro? What is it?
Vegan, yeah, that's what I meant. Non-dairy. Yeah, damn. All right, everybody's fucking on my ass right now. Yes, I meant non-dairy.
You know, they can show out because guess what? If they had something to say, they would have called. They would have called. And
Yeah,
they would say,
exactly.
right?
Exactly. If you got so
This
much
is
shit
how
to
I'm
say,
spreading
call.
the message. Yeah.
We're freeforming the theme
Let's look
tonight,
at-
though. I don't care what it says. I can't read this shit anyway, so it might as well say anything. Now,
Lactose intolerance day.
yeah,
Talk
that's you
about it,
though.
you
You're
know?
lactose
Be
intolerant.
free.
I'm not lactose intolerant.
You're allergic.
Yeah, like I can't have anything that's even derived from milk at all. Like there's those fake cheeses and fake milks that have like caseinate or something. I
Right.
can't have any of that.
Well, look, do you see what you just did with your throat? It was like you almost were feeling it and made you
Yeah,
nervous.
casein. Sociopathogen, are you non-dairy? Are you lactose intolerant or?
Somebody just called you a pussy, dude. I just saw it in the chat.
Who called me a pussy?
That's cool. Vegan intolerant. You know what?
Oh,
Yep.
no. I think you're just seeing the word V. Oh wait, there it is. Paris.
No. Yep.
Sedaris called me a pussy.
Paris, come on, man.
That's all right. That's all right. Listen,
Hold on.
my role as y'all's leader and guru to accept any sort of epithets like that. No, if
Oh, hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Are we running off the rails now that you're just going to start saying y'alls? Because people didn't like the theme of bringing people to our community? Don't go full hillbilly.
You've been terminated.
Don't
Namaste.
stew on that meat. Oh, namaste.
Larry, you get to save it. I beat you to it. That was enough. That was enough of that. Food allergies are fake, says Paris. That's pretty interesting. I'd like to see. I'd love to see this research on that. If you have any, you can send it to the Discord. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
It's Wiki River. Hey now. Good
Holy frickin' moly, Wiki! It's so good to hear you. How are you doing tonight, Wiki?
I'm having a real good night. The show is on, and the celebrity coming through, and everybody talking. And man, what beautiful songs that I love people sing you. Man, you a top dog.
Namaste, big dog. It's great to hear your
week.
voice too. Knowing that you're out there being yourself, doing your damn thing, putting your thing down. It really puts a spring in my step to know that you're out there.
Well, I always put the spring my step on Tuesdays and Thursdays when I get to see my guru on the TV.
No,
it's one of those things.
Wiki, let's get back. Let's get back to the theme tonight because I do want to question my community. I want to question you guys how to share the light of the program. So I have a guess of how you do it, how you attack the situation, of how to share the light of the program here with others. But I want to hear how you do it in your mind first before I make any sort of assumption. So to you, Wiki, how do you share the light of Explorations?
Progress is just proven. I mean, if you could just prove it through your progress itself, people just know. They just know, Guru. When they see somebody who's been through a program and know a little thing about a thing or two, and you see it, you show it through your progress, the light of a program, and everybody know about the program after that. I mean, it was like that time I had to get rid of Nelly, my Tamagotchi. It was such a sad thing, and I didn't know how to deal with it. I felt like getting another Tamagotchi. I said, you know what, I can't do that. So I wrote a song about it just to get it off my heart, and when I wrote it, it was like, the program just flowed through me. I knew it was the program.
So you're saying this is kind of what I was assuming was going to be your answer, but I didn't want to get ahead of myself or ahead of you. But so when you share the light of the program, Wiki Wiva, when you are taking it upon yourself to share the majesty of what you're able to accomplish here through Explorations, you just simply open up your heart and sing those songs. You touch people through your gifts.
Yeah, when they see the progress, they see we putting in the work there, Guru. You've been putting in the work. You've been just squeezing your brain for us every week after every week, trying to give a drip or a drop of wisdom to these people. And sometimes they take it, and sometimes they just throw it on the floor. And it seems sad when they just can't take all that goodness in and just sop it up like a biscuit, and just eat it and take it in, and then let it gestate for a while.
I love that. I love that so much. Namaste to you. Now, question from the chat, Paris Sedaris. Wiki, how many people have you touched?
Probably quite a few in my neighborhood. They came up to me when I was writing my song on the front porch, and they said, "What you crying about, Wiki?" I said, "I'm not crying. I'm just sweating from my eyeball right now." And they say, "Why are you sweating?" Because I said I had to let Nelly go. And the program helped me get food at. And that was a whole process. It's been a lump in my side, in my pocket, my whole life. I just held on to Nelly like a little baby blanket. And when I finally let it go, I can feel the power of the program just slowly building up in me. It's like you get filled up with that soup. You gotta get a little bit of soup, and it's that good vegetable soup. And you go, wow, I'm full, but I'm going to get another bowl. I'm going to get me one more bowl, and you know what? I might get me a slice of cornbread with that. You dip that cornbread and you just get bloated. That's how big the program got me.
It got you bloated?
Oh, yeah. That's that extra bowl of soup. This program got me bloated for that program. It works. The light has bloated me. I'm so bloated right now, I'll be floating and bloating. And if you get me in there 2 tubs, I'll be just floating around, bouncing back from wall to wall.
I absolutely love that. That was gorgeous, and to hear that, you hear your journey and through the context of soup and stuff like that. Truly, it was like a poem. Do you ever just write poetry, Wiki? I know you write songs, but you ever just write words for words' sake, for not necessarily encumbered by the form of song? Do you ever put poems together?
I remember when I was a boy, I read a book of poems. I thought they were beautiful, but I didn't know if I was a poet. Maybe I could write a book of poetry or do something like that. I don't know. But I ain't never done no poetry. I saw some when I was a little boy in 4th grade, and it was a poetry book. And it was really beautiful. It made me think of happy thoughts in my mind when I was a little boy. So when you get those happy thoughts bouncing around, sometimes you get a boner. And I've had lifelong problems with that boner.
You got aroused by a poem?
Oh, yeah.
What was the poem?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember anything about it?
Well, I remember it was, roses are red, violets are blue. How many more are of you? And there was little puppies on the ground. 4 of us, give us some more. And I remember smiling at those little puppies going, wow. Wowee. And I got a boner. My teacher said, that's a bad boner, Wiki. You don't get boners in it. You don't do that. And I was so scared. I went into the back of the library. And then she says, will you read the next line for me? And I opened up my book and I looked at it. I told her what? You know what, kitty? Tough titty. But the milk's so good. And I put the book down and I ran to the principal's office. He gave me a pie to win. But that's all I remember. That's why I never done poetry. It scared me.
Wow. It really awoke something in you, Wiki.
Uh-huh.
It really woke something in you that day. Do you remember how old you were?
I'm probably about 5 years old.
5 years old. Was that the first erection you remember having?
Probably. I don't know. I remember I had trouble with my whole life. My caca always said, we got to sweat Wiki down. We got to put an extra diaper on him.
So they've been trying
to... Wiki, you watch where you point that thing. You could hurt somebody. I said, yes, ma'am.
So this has been a problem your whole life, even from a very young age.
Well, until you guys got that person that came on your program and y'all helped me with that big problem. I got a strap around that thing now.
Mm-hmm.
If it perks up his ugly little monstrous head, it gets held back. You stay there, dog. You ain't coming out to feast.
Wow. What a journey, Wiki Wiba. What a journey to hear about your trials and tribulations that day in the library, reading a song, reading a poem that had nothing to do with sex.
It made me think of Nelly, my Tamagotchi.
So it was like one of those confusing boners where, you might be thinking of a funeral or you might get, maybe you're walking around like Ground Zero at 9/11 with a massive erection.
And then people want to go shame you for that.
And that's wrong.
You ain't got no control over your chemistry, how your body reacts to things. I don't know. Maybe I'm just built different and my brain's wired a little different. I don't know.
I had several clients back in the day, that not only at funerals, but during the entire length of COVID, they had an erection the entire time. as they piled the bodies out into those mass graves at the beginning, I would check in. I'd check on his first guy. His name was Reginald. He's dead now, but at the time, he was watching TV. He has a very low IQ, not legally mentally retarded, but low IQ, functioning, able to do like kind of a trade job. I think he was a mover at the time of his death, and I just remember checking on him. He wasn't answering his phone. I was getting worried, so I went to his trailer because it was also Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, I bring him cigarettes, so I was bringing him some menthol 100s. I forgot the brand, and I go into there, and he's fully naked in front of his 19-inch television, tube television, CRT screen. He's got drool dripping out of his mouth. He's making these like little gurgly laughing sounds, and he has about a 14-inch cock, as hard as hard as the night is long. And he's just looking at the bodies, pouring out, and he's got pre-cum dribbling out of the tip of his penis, if you can imagine that. Monster. Wow, absolute monster cock. Not quite a retarded man, again, but very scary nonetheless. Pre-cum dribbling out.
Trying to send a signal. I think he was trying to send a signal. He's seeing those dead bodies. He is seeing those dead bodies, and he wants to make babies. Because those bodies are weaving, we got to have new bodies. He's wanting to make more babies. The sadness of the bodies weaving, we got to make more.
Resilient.
Maybe that was something in his caveman brain. But you know what? The biggest tip out of that I got is that you brought him those cigarettes. What a good professional you are. Thinking about him and his smoking habits. You're a nice man. You're a nice man, Mr. Tanner. Whatever they say, you brought that man his menthols. Ain't nothing you can say bad about you, bro.
I cherish you, Wiki. This is a wonderful conversation. Exactly what I needed. I was getting frustrated with the community tonight because nobody was calling in, and they weren't feeling the theme, and they were shouting "pussy" at me. They were saying "you're a pussy" or things like that, and I was like, But you have dialed me in.
You let that banger off of you like an iron plate. You're like a big giant iron plate. You just let that bang off of you. Who cares? You bigger than a pussy. You the guru.
Wiki, you know what else might help me? I must ask. Wiki, I ask you at the end of every one of your calls, and tonight is no different, Wiki. And so Wiki is a musician, a very accomplished musician indeed, and normally he has a little song to share with us, something from the back catalog sometimes, or sometimes something new that he's working on still. But either way, Wiki, I got to ask you, put you on the spot, do you by chance have a song that you could share with us tonight?
Oh, I got a song. I want to do a song, a tribute for Nelly, my lost Tamagotchi. It's a sad one, but the program's helped me push through this time and period where I had to let go of that Tamagotchi, and I want to thank the program for that. It gave me strength. It gave me all kinds of power I did not know I possessed. But it's called Toe Tags and Chalk Lines, and it's about my little pet, Tamagotchi.
Whenever you're ready, Wiki.
All right. It go 1, 1, 1, 2, 3.
And you've been terminated. I must heed. Mr. Big Chip. Mr. Big Chip. I wonder if you know the amount of poop you just stepped in, the trauma you just caused some members of this community. Mr. Big Chip. Swinging that big dick around. Namaste. 708-240-8953. Thank you so much for the bits, Mr. Big Chip. Blessings to you. Paris was going to come. He's upset. Wow. See, Mr. Big Chip, you're seeing. Blessings to you. Wow, that really fucking set people off, as I would have guessed. Certainly speaking, namaste. As I certainly would have guessed. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. That was the most, that was the most, astutely timed termination. Because, so, you know, Moisey, I was just thinking about how Moisey unicorns used to terminate Wiki all the time just to piss everyone off. And it worked. People hated that, and they hated him. I don't know if he's around right now. Seven 240-8953. 708-240-8953. We could do some interfacing from chat. You know, if you have any questions for me, Leslie Tanner, you'd like to share with me from the chat, please do so. I'm at your disposal. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Namaste, Leslie. It's Glue.
Glue, good to hear from you, Glue. How are you tonight?
Oh man, I'm I had some dental surgery. They said they were going to take out my wisdom teeth, and then that was 2 weeks ago. I still can't eat. Just eating liquid food and Jello, and all the hot dogs. All people spamming that hot dogs. It's making me hungry.
Glue, 2 weeks ago, you got your wisdom teeth out, and you still can't have food?
Yeah. They said they're taking out 4, and then they charged me for 6, and I think it's bullshit. I think they're just charging me extra, but they said, oh no, don't worry. There was they were hiding behind the others on the x-ray, and yeah.
And they charged you for
hungry,
6. So what total are we looking at? Do you have dental insurance?
No, they charged $500 per tooth. So they charged me $1,000. Yeah.
Some people in the chat are accusing you of lying.
Well, they can believe what they want. They don't have Vicodin. What can I say?
Now 6 teeth, and are you still have the open sockets right now?
I don't think so.
So why are you just eating Jello? Why can't you eat real food?
It hurts too much. I'm waiting for them to tell me it's okay, and they haven't done that.
Did they give you any pain pills?
Yeah.
What'd they give you?
Oh, they give me the Vicodins.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, right? But, Leslie, I know you're looking for the art stuff before the program, but I got really inspired by the hunger and the spamming of the hot dog emote. So I suffered for art a bit, and
as you must.
And I made you something.
Did you put it in the art channel?
I did.
This is gorgeous. I'm going to share this next time. But everyone's welcome to visit the art channel on the Discord whenever you feel ready, and view the installed art there. Namaste. Wow, beautiful stuff, Glue. Very inspired.
Thanks. They say that you gotta suffer for all the good art.
And that you did. Well, listen, Glue. I want to bring you to the theme tonight. How we're sharing the light of the program, because we need to be hitting the ground and sharing the light where we see it is appropriate for us to do so. So can you give me a little bit of insight into how you approach sharing the light when you do? Have you ever tried sharing this program with anyone?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. You know, got some friends watching. Apparently I shared the light a whole lot when I was coming off the general anesthetic. And my friend's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Keep talking about this, you know, the freaking dental surgeon, their staff are just like, what is this person on about? The pharmacy, you know, just trying to tell everybody about it. And I'm hoping they were inspired. You know, waiting for that next follow-up appointment. And I'm gonna ask them, have you checked out the program?
No, I think that's beautiful. Not only is that not only is that amazing to hear, but it's also very impressive that, you know, you're truly, genuinely invested in this program. You're not here to just, you know, for the scene of it. You're not here to just rub shoulders with the big wigs here at the program and just kind of just huff the vibes. You're really, truly invested because it's so deep inside of you. It's in your kind of drugged up subconscious mind to share it with everyone.
You know, I think that's, you know, I think that there might be something there, you know, if it's in my, you know, I don't know.
No, I know all I need to know. You are truly invested and you are a very integral member here. I mean, I would have, you know, I already knew that, but to hear this expression, your subconscious mind express your lust for the program is something special. Now, Glue, one thing I want you to take some notes out of Jen's book. So if you listened to the Jenna Maddox speak earlier tonight, she had some inspiring things to say about how to approach one-on-one situations where you're sharing explorations with others. She mentioned that she put it in 3 steps. 1, be very confident that this pharmacist, these dental hygienists, these whoever you're talking to, have no idea what they truly want. And their lives are a miserable mess. And allow that to give you confidence.
You know, I mean, if they feel that they need to charge me for extra teeth, then clearly they have not reached the heights that this program can bring you. They're pretty goddamn far from the next level.
I mean,
and
that's not difficult to imagine that a couple of dental hygienists and a resentful pharmacist are going to be not very advanced in terms of, in a Leslian sense. It's not difficult to imagine. So I mean, good on you for doing your best over there with that, you know, that group of people. They're not terribly bright.
Probably not.
Not even probably.
But yeah, I mean, it's not, like Jen's working hard. Jen's working hard to bring people here. So, you know, props to her. And
so, question:
Mickey,
did they actually take 6 teeth out of your mouth?
I don't think so. I think it's crap. Because, you know, I could only see 4. You know.
You sound like you're on Vicodin.
4. Do I?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, sounds great. I mean, being on Vicodin feels great, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it sounds like the world's coming to you slowly.
I trade it all for a hot dog right now. Trade it all for a hot dog right now. But yeah.
Sounds like the world's coming to you slowly. Is it kind of happening to you slowly a little bit?
A little bit. You know, that glowing light behind you is just extra fuzzy and warm and nice.
Namaste. Gorgeous. Well, listen, Glue, this was a wonderful call. It was honestly just good to talk to you now that you're fucked up. It was kind of fun to just hear your kind of like little slow rhythm to your voice, addled by Vicodin. Good luck with these rapists at the dentist office, though.
Yeah, I'll deal with them. But first I'm gonna see if they're ready to come around to the come around to the program. All right, namaste, Leslie.
Namaste to you, Glue. Blessings to you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Number 2, Ham Planet Dramatic. Mick Shootface, namaste to you. Blessings to you. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. The number 2 is to force them. Lump B. Frock. Namaste to you, my explorer. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Blessings to you. The final personal power program. What was I saying? 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Oh, number 2 for getting flowers was to force them. Physically, mentally, emotionally, force them. Do not allow them to say no. Then, in extreme situations, lie to them. If you need to lie, you can lie to them. So, example, Jen's friend who's dying, terminally ill, she told him, and I did not know this ahead of time. I was not privy to this information. But Jen said, "Hey, bud." Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Jen. If this is inaccurate, correct me. Is Jen around even? Not around. Well, all right, let's go. Let's answer the phone. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner. What is something I can call you tonight?
I wouldn't leave you out here in the trenches by yourself.
There you are. I just saw your message. No, I just saw your message.
Hey,
no,
you.
You're fine. You're great.
Okay. Yeah, no. So it wasn't him who I lied to. I did lie to him one time. But it was somebody else. I'm not a piece of shit, Leslie, you know. The first time I told him, I said, "Can I put you on hold?" I kind of, I sideswiped him. That time was a sideswipe.
Okay, yeah. So you just, that was level 2. You force him.
Exactly. Just throw him in the pit. Throw him in the pit.
Right, exactly.
Hey, you, you know, and I'm here with you, though. I'm standing with you. Get in there, dog, you know.
Well,
You're a fighter.
Jen, listen.
Leslie?
Yes?
Did you say earlier that you hated hearing my voice or something?
No, I never said that.
Oh.
Do you want me to tell you that?
No. No, I would hate that. That would make my feelings hurt, probably.
No, I have no problem with your voice, Jen.
Well, I mean, when I talk, though, when words come out of my mouth.
No, I think maybe you mistook my my misgivings with Italians and their food for specific for my misgivings specifically for you. I don't have any problems with you. I have problems with your culture. And
you mean when
race.
you were chewing on that super fat for an hour? Yeah, right. My blood. Yeah.
Yeah, your blood, your ethnicity, your race. I have a problem with
that
which you've created.
The way I was raised.
So sucks. It's like chewing on a leathery foreskin.
Well, you're supposed to take the skin off.
It was sliced.
I told you that's an intestine skin.
It's already sliced.
No, nobody. I don't know who you're hanging out with or who's feeding you. This is. Hold on. Guess what?
I got a package of shit at Target.
So why'd you do that? If you don't know what you're running into, you don't ask somebody. God, Leslie, Leslie, excuse me. That was all fake. That was a cartoon that we were just doing because absolutely the guru knows everything. And that was a skit. Ta-da. Ta-da.
Okay.
Leslie, ta-da.
Okay.
Just ta-da them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Leslie.
Yes, Jen.
Somebody threw Wiki off the line tonight.
Somebody what?
Threw Wiki off the line tonight.
Someone did. Someone disrespected Wiki. Wiki was about to sing a song and it's gone.
I know. I was warming up to it. And Wiki's not going to call back.
He might.
So we don't.
He's got a couple minutes. I'm not going to go for the full
Tonight?
3 hours tonight because I'm not feeling good. But
Why are you not feeling good? Talk about yourself.
No, I can't do that.
Why?
Just under the weather. Just under the weather.
Do you have sniffles? Is it your tummy tum?
It's more holistic.
Depression.
I'm holistically unwell. So I must rest. VJ
Yeah,
Cat is
people,
devastated.
Oh, okay. Well, see, when you say you don't feel a little well, and then you said the word devastated, it sounds different. You know?
No, I understand.
each other.
I would be devastated if I were her. If I was relying on me the way you all rely on me, I would be devastated if I had a tummy ache or whatever you think I have.
I don't rely on you.
That's not true, Jen. We all know
You're
that's
the
not
guru.
true. You're more reliant on me than most.
I am?
Hulk Hogan, brother, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner. Good to have you. Good to have you
Hi,
on
brother.
board. Blessings to you.
Leslie?
Yes, Jen.
I lost it.
That's all right.
Why do you think and don't say again, like when you like somebody's gonna like cast me off again, and you're like, oh, you got her before me. I want to know when they're completely wonderful followers. Why tonight was it so quiet in the forest?
Sometimes it's quiet, and sometimes you need to allow it to be quiet. And we have a psychic emergency. Please hold.
Let's see. Yep.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Sociopathogen to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 300. Let us all take a moment to enjoy the sound of Jen not talking. Repeat. Cheer 300. Let us all take a moment to enjoy the sound of Jen not talking. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Fuck you.
So you did hear that?
No, I was talking to my cat, Leslie.
Oh, well, that was a psychic emergency issued by Sociopathogen that says, let us take a moment to enjoy the sound of Jen not talking. How'd you feel
You know
about
what?
that? Psychic
I'm
emergency
just waiting for.
Brought to the level of emergency.
I'm waiting for Sociopathogen to send me his address. That's what I'm waiting for.
Well, listen, it was great to speak to you, Jen. Any final thing to share with the chat?
Leslie, what I feel like is like we got to 1, 2, 3, but we need the final step. And I feel like tonight, like you're the guru, you're supposed to tell us. Like,
Well,
what's
I think
the
for
final
you, it's the Tai Chi. It's the sort of you be water kind of kung fu shit that you like. You're not water. You are like a spiritual phallus, so to speak. You bring the energy. You're a go-getter. You're here. You're assertive. Right?
Right.
Now, you could be spiritually more vaginal, you know?
Mm.
I think that could be your secret weapon in your back pocket.
Are you telling me to be more feminine? More feminine?
I didn't say feminine. I said vaginal.
Like I have to fall into the water.
Be water, you know?
Mm. I think
if you
it's
want to
nice he brought that
phrase it
huge
like
cigarette.
that. I'm just saying you should you as a secret weapon, because Lord knows this isn't going to be like your first line of, or second or third line of interaction. You're going to be, you know, as you are. But as a secret weapon, I think you'd be, you know, you'd be even more powerful if you had.
If I fell into it,
increase the vaginality of your approach.
Ugh. Really?
Yep. Namaste.
Do I have to be a P word too?
A pussy?
Mm-hmm. I have to be more P word?
No, I'm not talking about. I mean, to be a pussy is a specific thing. I'm talking more about like.
No, I'm talking about the real deal. Because everybody's always called me a lesbian.
Stone Monster 400 says Jen
nicer?
feels like a chunky tater soup.
Okay, that's gross, and that sounds filling.
A hype train has begun.
Really
Namaste.
Namaste.
Well, listen, I just think you can some interesting things have been brought up in the chat. I think part of that is that you know there's other aspects to a vagina. There's, you know, it's able to adapt. It's able to kind of configure around, fill the space around. It can be viscous. It can be, you know, a really earthy, like smell wise. I don't know what you smell like, but you could amp up the earthy tones, the tannins.
Tannins?
Yeah, you could
okay.
Kind of get yeasty every now and again. Get a little yeasty with your approach. What would that mean to you to get yeasty? Go ahead.
Yeah, so yeasty would be like I would be taking antibiotics, you know, for my leprosy. I'd have to take antibiotics and definitely get a yeast infection. Is that what you're saying? And
No,
just
you
go
wanna get
into
yeasty.
it?
Thank you so much for
More?
the single
More than
bit,
that?
Harris. Namaste.
I have to get more yeasty than a yeast infection?
Thank you so much, Paris.
I don't feel like that's
yeah, you
fair.
could get more. You know, you don't take antibiotics. Get more yeasty. Bring the yeast levels up. We need double those numbers.
Yeah, but Leslie, the antibiotics bring the yeast. I'm trying here, brother. Like I'm taking the antibiotics. You know what I mean? I'm getting the yeast infection. I don't know how much more yeasty I can get. I can't get any more yeasty.
Do you have a yeast infection right now?
Duh. Absolutely, Leslie.
All right. Well,
President
namaste.
Mark.
I think let's leave it right there. Type 2 diabetes 73 with a communal vision.
I tried diabetes.
Jen's vag smokes a pack a day. Any response?
No, it doesn't anymore.
All right. Namaste.
Namaste, yeah.
Great to speak to Jen. Always great to speak to Jen. Stone Monster 400 with the communal vision. Guys, we have time for one more call tonight. I'm going to call it a little early just because I'm feeling under the weather. Stone Monster, does Jell-O cure yeast? Like, does it, like the way you could cure a meat? Like a soprasat? Like, do you take a sample of yeast, wrap it in Jell-O, put it in some cheesecloth, let it hang from a windowsill for a couple weeks? And you got some cured whatevers. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. My name is Jessica.
Jessica, it's great to hear from you, Jessica. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Shimicus, welcome to the program. Blessings. No, I'm sorry. Jessica, could you speak up a little bit, sweetheart? You sound a little faint.
Is this better?
Little bit. Yeah. I'm going to turn you up on my end, too, just so I can hear you.
Okay.
All right, Jessica. Well, it's great to hear from you. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay. I just got off work.
Got off of work. And what do you do for work?
I'm a commercial cleaner.
A commercial cleaner. So you're covering a lot of ground in a relatively small amount of time.
Yeah, exactly.
Are there multiple floors involved, or is it just like a big office sort of thing?
It depends on where I'm at. Some buildings I clean, there are multiple floors.
others. Like, I've done normal offices, and I've also done like industrial type places too. It really just depends.
How long have you done that?
6 years.
6 years. So you're a vet. You've been around.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you guys have like a hazing thing at your job? Do you haze the new people or anything?
I've trained people into different accounts before, like scopes that I know. My boss will have me train them.
Do you guys play pranks? Do you prank each other, the noobs?
No.
Fuck with them at all?
No, not really.
Okay. So respectful.
I
A
think-
respectful workplace.
Yeah. I just wanted to say I think your stream is really beautiful and inspiring. I really love the aesthetic. I think it's really nostalgic and comforting. And like, it just makes me reflect on a lot of things that have happened in my life.
What kind of reflections? First of all, thank you so much for sharing that with me. To know that the
Yeah,
program,
absolutely.
that this program is affecting anyone out there like this makes my heart soar. Now,
I'm
reflections. You're talking to me about reflections. Now, I do want to pull on that thread a little bit. Reflecting on what, Jessica? Can you fill that in for me?
I've been through a lot in my life,
Okay.
especially for my age. I mean, I'm 27. And I've been through a lot of trauma since I was like 18.
Lots of
Actually,
trauma
like
since you were
15,
18.
but yeah, I can run down the bullet points if you want.
Yeah, give us the little. So starting at 18, adult woman getting through some trauma. Yeah, give us the sort of like. Let me see. It's a shame you don't have a PowerPoint.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I could make one pretty easily, but, well, 15, got hit by a car while riding my bicycle, broke my pelvis, first bone I've ever broken. 18, I was staying in England, and my mother passed away in a car accident. After that, I became homeless for 2.5 years. And, yeah, I'm just doing my best.
So following.
Are you an actual licensed therapist, Leslie?
I am Explorations with Leslie Tanner is fully real, and I am real within Explorations. Are you asking Leslie if Leslie thinks he's real? Let's give one up for the cleaners, the poor old, the trash ladies and the lunch ladies. Without them, what would we do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not old, but, you know.
Well, 27's not young. Listen, I want to talk to you about that, but you've been terminated. Namaste.
Okay, namaste.
Now, I'm going to give a couple seconds, though, because I do want to tell you, I want you to call back, though. I have to retire tonight because I feel like shit, to be kind of just, I need to rest. But
yeah,
if you have time Thursday, you're going to be around Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay, well, find time to call back because you're a new caller and I'd like to speak to you again about all this nasty trauma you've been dealing with.
Absolutely. Thank you, Leslie. I hope you have a good night.
Namaste, Jessica. Have a wonderful evening. Wonderful. Wonderful to speak. Time goes to waste. Thank you so much for those bits. Hopefully you understood. I just needed to add a little addendum at the end of that. I knew the vibe was off and hope you feel better soon, Les. Mary, yes, you read it correctly. Yes, you did. Yeah, I'm just not feeling great. Thank you guys so much. Blessings to you. Blessings to you for the well wishes. And also to time goes to waste. I closed it out instead of continuing on. We'll be better by Thursday, for certain. For certain. I will do everything I have in my power to be better for you. Shalom, of course. Blessings to you, of course. Of course. Namaste. Now. Time goes to waste. Hopefully you understand. But I just want to add a little thing at the end of that. Message me if that wasn't a soon enough termination. Just shoot me a little message on Discord or on Twitch or what have you. But guys, in the meantime, I want to thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for being here. We had a fun night. We did. We had a little bit sleepier of a night, and part of that is me being off, certainly speaking. Mm-hmm. Let's see who else we got. Who's on right now? Let's put a raid together. I want to thank my moderators and my community of devoted light, of which we have a new one, and I don't know their username yet, so I can't make the announcement for a welcome of the new community of devoted light member, but we do have a new one. Yes, we do, at the Luminous Ray level. A new member of the community of devoted light. Very exciting. Very exciting. Blessings. Let's go ahead and get... Who are we going to go with? Let's go with... let's raid the Luke man. Or who should we raid? Let's see. I'm going to do Luke man. I said it. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Blessings to you. I'm not going to apologize for my energy level tonight. If you're waiting around for that, if you're waiting around for an apology for a night of growth and entertainment, then I'm sorry. You can take a hike. You can absolutely take a hike. I'm not going to apologize. I'll never apologize. I'm going to do so much worse things to you in the future than I have done tonight, and I will not apologize then either. I'm just letting you know right up front exactly what's going to happen. It's going to get so much worse than tonight. Namaste. Blessings to you. Thank you to my YouTubers. Thank you for hanging out on youtube.com. Blessings to you. Now let's get a nice little raid. We'll be back Thursday night. Thursday night at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Central Time, guys. Thursday night, brand new exploration, higher energy levels, focused theme, and we're all going to get hard. We're all going to leak pre. We're all going to marvel at the depth of suffering. And we will all leak pre this Thursday night at 8. Blessings to you. Let's take this energy of light and warmth. Always here for you on YouTube. Kayla, thank you so much. VJ, so much. Also, Creamy Goodness, thank you so much. Reality Check, nuts to you. Blessings to you. Guys, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Namaste to you. Blessings. It will be amazing, truly.
Is it? Welcome Raiders in from Leslie Tanner. God damn. We get a lot of fucking raids tonight. Now, this is an interesting question for the...
YouTube, you guys are better than